In July 2017, Catholic Communications sponsored a 12-day pilgrimage to Portugal, Spain, and France. More than 50 pilgrims got to see the magnificent cities, towns, and landscapes full of spiritual inspirations. The final stop in their journey was Lourdes, the place where Mary appeared to a young peasant girl.
Lourdes is a small town of about 15,000 people and is able to accommodate nearly 5 million visitors a year. Next to Paris, Lourdes has the largest amount of hotels in France, about 270. Nestled in the Pyrenees Mountains, Lourdes is approximately 1,400 feet above sea level with a beautiful river called the Gave du Pou running through the heart of the town. On February 11, 1858, a 14-year-old girl named Bernadette Soubirous witnessed the first of 18 visions of our Blessed Virgin Mary at a grotto near Lourdes, France. The first apparition appeared when Bernadette was gathering wood with her sister and a friend. Bernadette heard a noise like a gust of wind and looked up toward the grotto. She saw a lady dressed in white. She wore a blue belt and a yellow rose on each foot. Upon seeing the lady, Bernadette began praying the rosary. When the prayer ended, the lady suddenly vanished. In the weeks that followed, there were several more apparitions of the lady at the grotto. On another visit to the grotto with a large crowd present, the apparition instructed Bernadette to drink and bathe from a previously unknown spring that flowed under the rock. While scratching the ground, Bernadette found that it was moist and that a little pool of muddy water was forming. She cupped her hands together and was able to drink the water and wash her face. The waters that flow from this holy spring have subsequently been known to have miraculous healing powers. It was not until the 16th apparition that the lady identified herself. The lady lifted up her eyes to heaven, joined her hands as though in prayer, and said, "I am the Immaculate Conception." Bernadette's final vision occurred on July 16, 1858. As Our Lady requested, a church was built on this site of the grotto where Our Lady appeared. Work began on the 14th of October, 1862, and the basilica was dedicated to the Immaculate Conception and consecrated in 1876. The crypt under the main church was blessed in 1866 in the presence of Bernadette Soubirous. It would be the last thing that she saw before she entered the convent of the Sisters of Charity in Nevers, France. We visit the beautiful grounds of the shrine. Many people make the grueling walk up a steep hill praying the Stations of the Cross. Others visit the many chapels and candle shrines. Some experience the waters of Lourdes, both bathing in the baths as well as drinking the water from the spring. And many fill their bottles to bring water home to loved ones. What the rosary is to Fatima, water is to Lourdes. And this is what people come for, the healing waters. With the large numbers of infirmed coming to the celebrations throughout the year, it was decided a much larger church needed to be built to accommodate the multitudes. It was consecrated the Basilica of Our Lady of the Rosary on March 25, 1958, the Feast of the Annunciation, by then Cardinal Roncalli, soon to be Pope John the 23rd. This basilica is said to be the largest underground basilica in the world. It has the surface area larger than 2 football fields, which holds 25,000 people with seating for 5,000. We witness today the Eucharistic procession that concludes in this underground basilica. The piazza outside the basilica overlooks the entire shrine. The Rosary Esplanade, with a surface area of around 2.5 acres, is surrounded by 2 great ramps. These are like a mother's arms gathering her children to press them close to her heart. It is here that the daily evening procession ends. What is amazing and what has really touched our pilgrims is the number of infirm that are here, coming in on stretchers, coming in on wheelchairs, hundreds and hundreds.
The procession we had last night was overwhelming. When you see the hundreds of followers that come here with their faith to believe that that the Virgin Mother can help them in their infirmities, and all the work that goes in, all the helpers they have.
The number of people in wheelchairs and walkers and all the attendants who are here with them, who have dedicated at least a week of their life, who have, in the most part, paid their own way to come to be volunteers.
People that are looking for a smidgen of hope, just a little bit of grace in order to bear their infirmity and possibly even receive a healing, if not physical, at least a spiritual healing, so that they can embrace whatever cross that has been given to them. With all the beauty of Lourdes, its basilica and crypt, the stations of the cross and the candle shrines, the most special and memorable place in Lourdes has to be the grotto. This is indeed a holy place, the place where once again heaven met earth. It was here at this sacred place that Our Lady visited Bernadette, and the water flowed from the ground in an abundant spring that millions come to drink and bathe in. It is at this grotto where we celebrate Mass with our bishop in the early hours of the morning in our final day. How fitting it is that we end our pilgrimage in this holy place, where heaven indeed has met earth, where our Blessed Mother appeared to Saint Bernadette of Subiru. Here at this grotto we celebrated Mass with Bishop and with our pilgrims. And we come on this final day, departing here with Lourdes, but departing with many memories and a spiritual uplift. And so we come at the conclusion of our pilgrimage here at Lourdes with hearts full of gratitude, and we praise God for this site, and we praise God for all the many sites that we have witnessed over these past 11 days. What a beautiful way to end our pilgrimage through Portugal, Spain, and France. We give thanks for the graces received and the many that will come as a result of others hearing and witnessing the beauty of this pilgrimage. May Our Lady of Fatima and Our Lady of Lourdes bless you abundantly.